Oh. All right. Next up on the chopping block. You having fun so far, bro?
Yeah.
We almost through this motherfucker too.
Yeah, I'm having fun. That's that. Yeah, natural. Real life.
Oh God, gotta be. So next up, ASAP Rocky's in the news, bro. You know how I found out about this story? You know, the whole ASAP shoots a guy, gets arrested story. It was from my mom.
No way.
And I'm like, Mom, I think you got the story wrong. He might have gotten arrested for something, but that's the silliest thing I ever heard. Like, Mom, let me try to explain to you who this guy is. He has a baby on the way with Rihanna, okay? And she's like, okay, so what? I've heard that he got arrested in Sweden. That is totally different shit. It's on some fans type stuff and is in a different country. Mom, it's like Drake getting into it. And she's like, well, they say he got into an altercation and shot at somebody in Hollywood. I'm like, bro, that don't even sound right. ASAP Rocky.
Pretty Boy Flacco?
He is in Paris at the fashion show. Like, he is he's big in fashion. He's in the fashion world more so than he is in the rap game nowadays. So that don't make no sense. I was telling her, it's like Drake getting into an argument with somebody and he shoots him. It's not believable. It's like a made up story.
Right.
Apparently, this shit is no joke. And then I had to take back everything I said to her. So the story goes, the rapper ASAP Rocky, real name Rakim Myers. Is it Mayers or Myers? I've seen multiple ones. I think it's Mayers. It's with an A. Yeah, I like Myers.
Yeah,
better.
Myers sounds so white.
Myers is
Yeah, Myers
Michael Myers.
He was arrested at LAX this morning for his alleged involvement in a shooting that happened in November of last year. Rocky was detained at the airport as he arrived from Barbados, where he had a holiday with his partner Rihanna. Partner is wild. That's a weird way to put it. It sounds like they're gay. According to reports, Rocky had been under investigation by the LA Police Department in relation to a shooting that happened on November 6, 2021. The incident took place basically in Hollywood. According to the victim's testimony, Rocky and two other suspects approached him with a handgun and shot at him 3 or 4 times. Police reports speculate that one of the bullets had grazed the victim's left hand. He ain't get hit up like that. So Rocky's team has made no official comments about the incident, but that hasn't stopped other people from openly discussing the arrest. ASAP Bari, a co-founding member of ASAP Mob, has said fellow ASAP Mob member ASAP Relly snitched on Rocky, causing the rapper to be arrested in the morning.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
And by the way, ASAP Rocky called ASAP Bari a bitch on stage not that long ago because ASAP Bari, you remember that when he was like with on some rapey type vibes, and so they weren't fucking with that. So it even gives a little more validity that Bari is still coming to the defense of ASAP. Really, that he got snitched on, so it's not really that much of a defense. Either way, Instagram story, Bari shared a picture of Relly, accompanied by the words, "This rat ass nigga told on Rocky, you fucking rat." The revelation was shared by the Twitter account No Jumper, although neither Bari nor Relly have commented any further. Some fans weren't that surprised. Why the shock? It's most of the time your own family or friends who screw you over, wrote one Twitter user. Okay. ASAP said ASAP was a less serious comment.
Is that really what that shit said?
ASAP said. This is why I don't want to hear no random ass tweets and shit like that. Regardless, this is a crazy story. I know it said that they walked up on him, but from what I heard, they got into an argument and then he went to blaming.
That's how I felt about it too. Go ahead.
Imagine getting shot by somebody wearing a babushka.
He probably had the dress on too. He pulled it out his little skirt.
That's crazy.
What if he was with Rihanna though? That'd be crazy.
Nah,
like, he was with him when he got arrested, but not with that.
That would have been sick.
Yeah,
like, you just shot a nigga with Rihanna. Like, what the fuck? I just got shot by a nigga that was standing right next to Rihanna.
That's what I felt like, especially when the story came out. I really didn't believe that this one was true, and after hearing about it and after hearing that they found the gun at his house,
now I'm starting to double check that one. I'm not sure if I've heard that they found the gun at the house. Shot a nigga
and kept the gun and just had it in the crib.
Yeah, that doesn't sound.
And that's why I want to double check that.
I think he's from the streets. I don't think why would you do that?
Yeah, he's from
buddy?
Harlem. And that's the thing. I was just like, this story. It seemed like I feel like maybe the guy did have an argument. I could be completely wrong because not everything's out yet. But I feel like they probably did argue and probably got into a scuffle and probably saw a gun and didn't. And since he knows that ASAP Rocky is this superstar, he's like, okay, this is feelings, no facts. You know,
shot himself.
Well, no, he didn't shoot himself because that's from the reports. But that's from the reports that they're saying. We don't have the full story yet.
So apparently, the most this article is telling me is after his arrest, LAPD officials executed a search warrant at Rocky's Los Angeles home. They used a battering ram to get through the gate. And then photos obtained by TMZ show law enforcement leaving with a box of potential evidence. So maybe the gun wasn't found.
Yeah. Potential
but enough evidence for them to go forward with the arrest and the case. Also, bro, where he's at off Selma in Hollywood, bro, like
that's pretty active though.
Yeah, but
that's
active in
clubs.
A lot of people are there. Exactly. Yeah, that type of active.
Yeah,
it ain't no
active.
like he in like a back street or like by like, you know.
Well, kind of Selma's kind of a back street.
Yeah, that's true.
In
but
Hollywood, bro, it's no rules, bro. It's Hollywood.
Hollywood is grimy.
You gonna get the same shit you get in the streets. It's just lights right here.
We always moving accordingly in Hollywood, and I have one of my rental location is in Hollywood, so I'm always on my toes. But you don't expect a rapper like A$AP Rocky to be shooting a gun in Hollywood. I expect someone might get shot in Hollywood outside a club or something, but him getting into an argument with somebody and shooting is crazy.
I wouldn't think I don't think. Why are you even arguing? If you feel me, you're up here. Why are you arguing with somebody? That's what I was. Has nothing to
some
lose.
Liquor.
Like, you feel me?
That's what I was trying to explain to my mom. I'm like, Mom, how could he even get in an argument? She's like, what do you mean, how could he get into an argument? He got no argument. I'm like, that's like, imagine Drake just sitting there arguing with the dude on the street. I didn't know it was a rally at the time. But even like, bro, you're gonna have security. There's no you getting into a one-on-one argument with a guy. Now we have a little more info that it was Relly.
So that's the dude he's saying he
I
shot.
guess that's what it sounded like.
And
that he's the victim. A$AP Relly? I guess he was a member of it. Yeah, so he knew him.
So he
got to take
snitched.
that. Now he's just Relly. Now we got to take A$AP out of his name.
Yeah.
But that's
Relly, huh?
That's a crazy story. But that would be. I just can't fathom the idea of we really like next pod or a pods later we're talking about A$AP is going to prison for shooting because you're not getting jail time when you shoot at it's assault with a deadly weapon.
Right. You don't have a little homie that can go do it. Like,
unless it was literally self-defense, but you know
they say he was running.
He
fired off 3-4 shots, and he cannot aim. That's for sure. You grazed his hand is wild, but maybe
he didn't want to shoot him.
Maybe he's on Mex Smollett vibes.
That's when you
he didn't get hit.
I don't think you're supposed to shoot if you don't want to shoot somebody, or like because people don't even shoot in the air no more. Like there's no warning shots. You shoot when it's time. You pull out when it's time to shoot.
Oh God,
yeah.
You might pull it out on the wrong dude. That's gonna be like, what you gonna do with that? Trying to
I've
smack
seen that.
shit.
Like you pull it out, try to put it back, turn your back, motherfucker dome you. You can't take that back, bro. Come on, nigga.
You gotta be ready to use it. Yeah,
ready.
I can't picture A$AP having a fucking gun in the first place. I know where you're from, but bro,
security,
this nigga hangs around fashion icons and shit like that, bro. Like,
why do you have a gun on you? Like, literally, it ain't like you one of them niggas who like, nah, I ain't got no security.
You ain't the baby.
Yeah, you're like, come on, that type of dude.
Bro, you supposed to have militant nigga police officers with you. You already wearing nail polish. You don't have no reputation. You don't have no reputation no more, bro. Just have police.
And imagine what he was wearing that night. You know he always got some extravagant shit on. He probably had like a pink fur coat and shit on with the skirt.
He shot a nigga with an Alexander McQueen scarf around his face.
Oh God, he had the scarf covering his shit, bro.
Shit, and the nail polish. So
yeah, exactly. Imagine getting shot
straight from the runway,
bro. But
they originally thought it was a woman with braids.
But aside from the snitch stuff, you know what I think probably happened? I don't even think Relly is sitting there like, this man needs to be off the streets. But once you filed not filed it, but you want to press charges on somebody and they have a court case, a legal one. Yeah. As soon as he loses that legal case, you can pretty much guarantee that you're winning your civil suit, which is when you then say, I'm suing you for all the damages. You're going to give me... If Trey Songz is getting sued for $5 million, imagine what you shot at me and shot me is going to be in the lawsuit. And it's already gone to court and you've been proven guilty. I no longer have to prove that you shot me. Now we're just arguing about how much do you really owe me. Right. So he gonna get a bag. But I think that's probably the reason.
Went to court, like, bro, if you supposed to be gangster, man, hey, bro, I don't know who shot me, right? I thought that's how it's supposed to go.
And if I'm you, even then you could have. Man, I'm gonna hit up A$AP, so let's not act like you didn't shoot me, bro. All I'm gonna say is, let me hold 10 mil. If 550. Hell no, I'm robbing his ass. I'm like,
better
bro,
pay for all this shit, my nigga. Like, at least threaten a nigga.
10
like
mil. I need a verse too.
Blackmail the nigga. So
we put out a whole project together. What happened?
A$AP went to jail and they cloned him.
In Sweden?
No, I don't know.
The real A$AP is still in Sweden.
Recently. So, hey, I gotta ask you something. You think Kodak was cloned?